Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, ready. Speedo blue. Yes, black ultra.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Myers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the double. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
Set, ready, cut.
They'll run. Here comes the rookie from Michigan State. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And second down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Black force, ready.
To throw now, here's Love. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal.
Come on, set. 10 black, shovel 38.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after here coming up. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Score, Packers 7, Lions nothing.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they're wisely just taking knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Hey, middle. Sit hot.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit hot. Run it. Go. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
4 yards.
43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
180. Sit hot. 180. Finish it.
Now it's Jackson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Sit hot. Middle. Control the line of scrimmage. Go ahead. Sit hot.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready? Set, hut. 45, white. Set, hut.
On 1st down, it's Myers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. His 1st carry in their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Go. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. Myers. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
51 yards rushing for him in his 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
On the set.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Myers. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. 10 seconds.
Now Love going to change things up.
Set.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Stevens.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Ready up. Go red. Cut.
On first down, it's Myers. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Ready?
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Yellow, 43. Fight.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Switch, yellow.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Set. 50, green. Ready?
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Don't worry.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
No, we changed it. Hey, hey. Thirteen.
Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. This pass down the field for Gibbs. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Auburn's go with the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Black, 95.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. The throw's going to be caught. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go Pete.
Glove. The kidder here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go now.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Down. 10 black. Set.
Up the middle they go. Myers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Yep. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Myers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Ready. Switch. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Myers. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I see through your eyes, still enjoy the show.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Blue stripe. Ready. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Love now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Blue 32. Hut.
Here's Love.
This ball complete to Durham. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st down, it's Myers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and weighing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
Now a give, right side. Stevens. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 31. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now a handoff up the middle. Myers. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn it loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Ready?
Right back to him on 1st down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
4-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Down. Cut.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 4 yards out.
And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Packers 17. Lions 10.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miles. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. What are you? Hey, Ozzy, sit hot.
They go play action now. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. 10 black. Fight. Number 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Niners. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Go now.
Love looking to throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Report.
Up the middle they go. It's Moreno powering forward. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Girls are home. kid ain't yours, and everybody knows the old man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Wanna know that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? For real.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. What a start to the season. This has been back and forth. All tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready, set.
Play fake. Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Yellow, 40.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go.
Love. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Now Love. And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
It's down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
on now as the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Moreno. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it'll start to sound like 100,000 in here.
We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Though they send the hounds, bite me in that. Put me in the ground, turn me into ash, going to carry down. From those who came up before.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Middle. Come on. 180. Nice shot. Hey. Come on.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Jared Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good! And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And the Lions are going to win this game. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Detroit, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.